Welcome back to another sound design tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a Reese bass that sounds like this. And in context with the track, it sounds like this. Alright, so let's get started. Start as per usual by opening up a new instance of Serum. We want one mono saw, so we're going to turn the random phasing all the way down. And then on the second oscillator, we want maybe 10 voices is good. Detuned a good bit. This is also going to be a saw. The Reese basses are heavily based on the saw. We're going to bring both of these an octave down. We'll bring them another octave down. Alright, so now we want to shape the envelope, but we want to be kind of careful with this. So this is a sustained bass, so we do want to keep the volume at a constant level. So we're just going to go into envelope 2 and mess with this envelope just for the filter. We're going to bring down the sustain a little bit. You don't have to have any attack. You can have the 0.5 if you want. Yeah, we'll bring down the sustain all the way. We'll bump the decay a little bit more. Now we're going to turn on the filter. Both A and B are going to it. We want this to be really steep, so I recommend a MG low 24. You can choose an 18 if you want, but I recommend having a steep one. Alright, so now we're going to route the envelope 2 to the cutoff. So we'll do that, and then Shift-Alt click. This is a mid bass, so you want to make sure that you're not cutting it off too low by the sub area, but you don't want it too high, so we'll have to play around with it. We can actually bump up the cutoff a little bit more. Yeah, I like that. Just drive a little bit. Now we're gonna go into the effects and add some distortion. Just a little bit of tube distortion. I actually like to automate this a little bit with the envelope 2. That sounds really nice. Now we're gonna add some multi-band compression. Just a little bit, not too much, nothing too heavy. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I like that. Now, the compression and the distortion adds a little bit of high end back into the sound. So we're going to go to the filter, and then again, the MG low 24, and go back to the cutoff and do the same thing we did before with the original filter. I'm cutting a little bit too much highs out of there from the sustained part. I want a little bit more of those low mids in there, so. Yeah, this is basically your sound. It's a pretty simple bass to sound design, but it's pretty versatile. It's used in a lot of deep house, just like breaks and a lot of other genres too. So it's pretty useful. We can go ahead and check off mono here as well. That's pretty much your sound. It's really simple, so we can hear it in context with everything. So the only difference between the bass I just sound designed and the one that I'm playing in this track is there's a little bit more multi-band compression on mine, which, you know, you can play around with. That's just your taste if you want more or less multi-band compression. I also have a sub bass in this and a top layer, another Reese, a top layer. Here's all the layers. My sound is much more gritty, but I just wanted to give you guys the standard sound in this tutorial, which is this one. And it sounds pretty nice. Hope you guys found this video useful. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It would really help me out a lot. And also, I left a link to the preset you can download below for free. That's it for this video, guys. I'll see you guys next Monday.